Welcome to the Launch Queen, your under 5-minute launch playbook. I'm your host, Cara McCarron, 25 years marketing veteran. Okay, flop in your launch does not mean throw the whole thing out. A lot of times we get into this cycle of one launch means the whole thing's wrong. The niche is wrong. Your business is wrong. You're wrong. Everybody's wrong. We should stop it and go get a job and work at Starbucks. No shade to the people who work at Starbucks, but that's what happens. We tend to look at one thing that's happened. And P.S., we've all had them. I have worked for myself for upwards of 25 years. You don't think I've had a lot of shit the bed moments? 100% I have. So creators will look at one crappy launch and think, okay, that's it. I gotta stop. It's not working. It didn't work. It's not true. A bad launch is a couple of things. One, it could be that your list wasn't warmed up enough. It could be that your copy wasn't strong enough. It could be that you didn't plan it properly. Maybe you rushed through it. Maybe you thought, I could throw this up in 5 days. There's a whole bunch of reasons why a launch may or may not work. This is not a verdict that your launch sucks or that you suck or that your business sucks. All it is numbers, and it's an opportunity to look at your stuff and go, okay, how do I fix this? Where do I see the gaps? Where do I see the holes, and how can I try a different way? The thing about entrepreneurship, and don't get it twisted, you are 100% an entrepreneur. If you are listening to this, or you are working with somebody, or you want to work with somebody in your launches, you're an entrepreneur. Make no mistake about it. But the thing about it is an entrepreneur is going to get maybe kicked down and come back over and over and over again. I've done it myself. This is sort of one of those moments where I thought I was done with marketing. And then I learned about launch growth partners. I'm like, holy shit, I'm all over that. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing all these components for all these years, and now it all aligned. And I would never have known that information if I had just accepted my burnout years, not that long ago, but I was burnt out for a few years. If I accepted that meant I shouldn't do anything anymore, then I wouldn't actually be here talking to you. So I really want you to understand, it's not a launch, and we're not even going to call it a bad launch, but a launch that didn't produce what you hoped it would produce. It doesn't mean it's time to quit. It means it's time to change. Tony Robbins always says, if you have a little kid and your child is learning to walk, and you teach them and you teach them and you teach them, and they don't get it the first time or the second, the third time, do you say, give up, forget it, you're never going to walk? Hell no. You keep going and you keep going. That's what you have to do. So I want you to really understand, don't take that launch flop as a final verdict on your business and what you should be doing with it. One launch is a sample size. And if you don't look at the numbers and you don't look at the data, then you're not going to understand why. Don't rewrite. This is such a big thing that people do. They see something didn't work one time and they go, holy shit, and they panic and they redo the whole thing. Don't do that. Tweak, right? Tweak one thing, tweak another thing, and try again. And you keep going until you've got it working. But to just throw the whole thing out and scrap it is so dangerous, because you're never going to really understand what inside of that launch didn't work. You're just going to keep trying something new. It's like if you're trying to lose weight and you add one thing you add 10 things to it and you don't lose weight. Well, you have no idea which of those 10 things worked or didn't work. So it's really important to structure the way that you're going to look at your data. I hope you have an amazing launch. Until next time, I'll see you later.